Well, good evening. I'm gonna take a ride down this road, and I'm just gonna pick a road, and I've not been in any of these roads. I've been on this one here, but any side roads I've not been on, so it'll be a new adventure for me because I have no clue where I'm going. But it's kind of fun to just explore sometimes. So if I find one headed east here, this would be east. Sun's going down in the west. So I find a road headed east. And I don't know if there is any roads headed east, of how far I'll have to drive, so. But we're gonna. Nope, that's not a road. It's a driveway. I don't know how many miles I'm gonna have to go before I find one either. There'll be one eventually. Trying to be careful and watch for deer this time of evening. One of them things, they like to run out in the road. And they're thick down in here. Oh, there's one right there. See that deer? There's some right here. Look here. There they are, right there. There they are, going off down the brush. See, that's what I'm saying. You got people go flying. That's what gets people hurt. They go flying down these roads 60 miles an hour, 50, whatever. I mean, and them dudes jump out in front of you, and there it is. I had a friend in Eureka Springs. He was driving 30 miles an hour. A deer jumped out in front of him, and it busted him up really bad. He had a pretty good crash just at 30 miles an hour. So, got to be careful, paying attention. A little creek crossing here. At least it ain't up too high. Had a big old caterpillar fall in my lap. I was riding one time on a road about like this. The DR650 SE, and it was over covered like this with trees, and a squirrel jumped out and landed right in my lap. And it flopped around there for a second and then took off. This is pretty cool down here. Oh, if you look up there on this bluff, check this out. Check this out up here. If you can see it there, there's a goat up there on that bluff, way up there. And that's, I don't know how far that is, but it's way up in the air. And I don't know how it gets there. It must be a ledge all the way across there that it comes to get to that spot. Because that way there's no way he could go through there unless he jumps across. That is crazy. That is crazy. But I only see one. That's funny. But boy, it sees me too. He's looking right at me, wondering what I'm doing probably. I may have to take a picture of that. Take a picture of that goat on the bluff. Give me a thumbnail picture here. I like to always get a thumbnail picture. Well, that's something you don't see every day right there is what that is. Well, I guess that's no more eventful than this is going to be. I guess we'll move on down the road. Try to find a dirt road. How in the world he got there, but if he falls, he's dead. There's a possibility he could have come across that and then jumped across that little ravine in the middle of that crack and got over there, unless he can come out from the other side. That's funny. If he falls off there, there'll be a dead goat in the middle of the road, stinking to high heaven. Well, looks like this is going to be the road I turn on. It's the only road so far. It's a paved one, but it does go east. And I have no clue, people. I've never been on this road, so I have no clue where it goes. Looks like they have goats there. As much as that grass is chewed down on that hillside, they've got to have goats. Must be a goat farm up there. So if I find a road now that would go north, a dirt road, that might be the one to take. I don't want to go further south than what I am. I'm trying to head back toward my house. Just maybe find a different way back to the house. So if I can find a road that would go north, I'm headed east now. Or, yeah, kind of east. East, southeast. Oh, what do we got here? A whole bunch of dogs. I mean, a herd of dogs. Great Dane. That's a big old dog. You hit one of them, it'd be like hitting a deer. As big as it was. Look, there's some hogs, and I know you guys can't smell them, but it ain't very good. We need what we call smell-o-vision, but we ain't got it. But they sure do stink. No telling what all we're going to see through here this evening. Well, I think I'm going to stop here and check the GPS, see where in the world I'm at. Found me another dirt road, but I don't have a clue where I'm at. Let's just look here. Well, I do know where I'm at. After I get to, that's funny. After I get to looking at the map, I know exactly where I'm at. I pretty much made a big loop, and I'm almost back to the church. If I was to go this way, the way I just turned here on this dirt road, if I was to go that way, I'm going to end up right back at the church. I made a pretty good sized circle. So I don't want to go that way, I want to turn right here. This is actually the way I came across this road earlier when I was on my way to church. I just had never been that direction. I had crossed this road many times. Okay, well that was eventful. At least we got to see the goat on the bluff, and we got to see some deer. So that was pretty cool. But rotate. I'm back on these easy roads again. The chip and seal. I wish there was all dirt roads through here for me. Well, I just like riding on the gravel. Maybe we'll see some more deer. Praise the Lord, I haven't ever wrecked on a street bike yet. And I'm hoping that by the grace of God, I won't. One thing about it, if I do, I'll have it on video. Because I record everywhere I go. I don't always post all the videos, but I record everywhere I go. Kind of like Blast from the Saddle. He had his on going around that corner on the pavement, and he lost. If you look at his videos, he's got one on there where he comes around a corner and gets out from under him. I think his back tire was the culprit. He gets some tires that are not very rounded, and there's not much when you lay it over on its side on a corner real far, where there ain't much tire actually contacting the road to grip, so it just slid out on him. Tore him up pretty good. Oh, there's a deer right there. He's fixing to want to cross the road, I think. Let's see if I turn around, see if he crosses the road right here. He started coming out toward the road. He's right here in this little clearing here somewhere. But there he is. Oh, there he goes. Well, I hope you guys got to see him on that little bit of a video right there. Wasn't a very long shot of him. They're all over here. This is actually right next to my property. But they're just thick in here. Beautiful animals. We enjoy sitting out on the porch and eating and watching them. And I sure enjoy eating the venison too. Hey, I'm almost to the house, so I'll catch y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please click like and post some comments. I'd like to hear what you think, what your experiences are on the CRF250L. Catch you later.